Mayor Schilly and members of the City Council. My name is Jill Thomas and I will be the main speaker for the group called Concerned Citizens for Crystal City this evening. Our message is clear. Please do not close on the PPG property, because once you close on the PPG property, the Wings Enterprises lease becomes effective and you place the city in serious jeopardy. All of the supporting documents that will be shown during my presentation or mentioned herein by reference will be provided to each one of you on the council and made available to members of the media. Check with this lady in front with the box. And also we have it on our website, clearpillar.com. Further, let it be known that all of these documents are facts, figures, and documentations that were obtained through research of publicly available records. For many reasons, the concerned citizens of Crystal City tonight urge you to reconsider your hasty decision made on September 10, 2007 to lease the 242 acres of land formerly known as PPG to Mr. Kennedy, and urge you not to close on the PPG property. This lease agreement as it stands contains many serious deficiencies. We will only be discussing the important ones tonight. Specifically, the mayor's breach of civic duties is the first one. On June 2006, Mr. Tom Kerr and Fiesta Corporation offered $5.4 million for the former PPG land. Mayor Schilly, Bob French, the building commissioner, and Debbie Johns, the city clerk, all knew about this generous offer. This amount reflected the fair market value for 242 acres.
Excuse me, ma'am. When was that offered?
June 2006. June 2006.
And it was offered to the city?
2006?
2007.
June 22nd, 2007. I'm sorry, I misspoke. That's why I have the real documents here. June 22nd, 2007. I'm going to be doing a monologue, so I'll have an opportunity for questions at the end. The sale price, as stated in here, is accounts to the $38,000 per acre, $3,500 per acre for floodplain, total $5.4 million. At the last council meeting, documented by videotape, each of the members were polled to ask if there were any other offers for the former PPG land on the table. All the members said no except for Mayor Schilly. Mayor Schilly, Debbie Johns, and Bob French breached the fiduciary and civic duties to the City Council as well as to the citizens of Crystal City by purposefully violation and knowingly and willfully withholding vital information, meaning the other alternative offers and proposals. Purposely withholding information invalidates the premise upon which the council members based their decisions. The fact that you may have thought that Tom Kerr would not be able to do the project is irrelevant. You three deliberately withheld information from the City Council and residents about this offer until 3 months after the Crystal City Council voted to approve this smelter deal with James Kennedy. If the council knew that there would be a $3.2 million windfall of revenue to the city, not to mention the tax revenue benefiting our school system and all the other areas of the city, the vote might have been totally different. We, the people, have to be able to trust our elected officials to perform their civic, fiduciary, and sworn duties and provide all the information revealed so that the City Council can legitimately make full and informed decisions as to what is best for the constituents in the city as a whole. This lease agreement was signed without full disclosure to the City Council of other outstanding offers, and is another reason why we are demanding that the PPG lease sale does not occur. Failure to obtain business plan. We passionately urge the City Council not to close on the PPG property because you have not properly opened up the request for proposals from other interested parties to submit development proposals for the PPG land. Additionally, you did not obtain and provide for public inspection any comprehensive business development plan from Wings Enterprises. As in the letter written from Debbie Johns to Jack Ginever, she says, the project plan provided to the city from Wings Enterprises was of a PowerPoint nature displayed to the city during a presentation. The city has no copies of the document, which also contain trade secrets of the presenter. PowerPoint presentation is in the hand of Wings Enterprises. 9.3 pertains to any loan documents within the term of the lease, of which there are currently none. There is 100 lease, and any loan documents entered into by the tenant will be supplied to the City of Crystal City upon the completion of the document. This council failed to demand a properly written, formally produced business development plan from Mr. Kennedy, whereby the alterations to the city's water, sewer, electrical system could be discussed, amongst other things. The residents need to know the possible environmental threats of any type of industrial plant can cause, water, air, and soil pollution, to name a few. Residents need to know how long any type of increase in railroad activity may hinder and impact the city's traffic flow. For instance, the traffic would back up instantly on roads, not only in the city but other local communities. Granite City's wait is about 20 to 30 minutes in their town. Imagine the fire and police being caught behind the trains on this road. Transportation issues must be evaluated. All of these issues and many more need to be communicated, discussed, analyzed, and properly determined. Please do not close on the PPG property. This next section is James Kennedy breach of the license agreement. In Article 6.1, it says, the tenants will at all times during the term keep the demised premises in good, clean, safe, and sanitary conditions and repair in accordance with all laws, ordinances, and regulations of government authorities. All proper ordinances must be already in place before any of the aforementioned situations arise, or that offending company is automatically grandfathered. I thought we learned that lesson with the pure pleasure business. Section 4, tenants shall at times comply with all laws and ordinances regarding noise abatement and prevailing wages. When you mentioned at the last city council meeting that you did not know what the levels of increased noise, pollutants, impacts upon local regional traffic flows, or city water sewer usage would be like when and if the smelter should be operational, how can you possibly predict what ordinances you will have to pass before closing on the PPG property? There exists no buffer zone to protect Ward 1, where the former PPG land exists, nor Ward 2 or 3. The nearest resident to the former PPG land is 80 feet. Even Rush Island has a buffer zone of 1.1 miles between the complex and the nearest home. Mr. Kennedy claims that he will be using coal for this plant. Coal can cause higher levels of pollutants to exist and could cause future lung diseases. Also, this problem could cause a greater problem with asthma. Children in Ward 1 play 1 block away from the PPG land. The elementary school is 4 blocks. The children's daycare is 5 blocks, and the high school is 6 blocks away. By allowing Mr. Kennedy to come in here with his coal-burning, iron ore smelting idea, you are putting our children in serious physical and medical jeopardy for the next 100 years. By the language of this lease agreement, you have not secured the protection of our innocent children. James Kennedy told me personally that he was using coal because it was cheaper. Cheaper for him and deadly for our children. Officials don't have enough information from Mr. Kennedy to protect us, your constituents. You cannot make ordinances that protect us when you yourself don't even have a formal business plan in your possession. Please do not close on the PPG property.